Welcome back, VA user. In today's session, we are going to see another tool called GL Journal form. And in this GL Journal form, we'll see how quickly we can process the entries. In my previous video, when we were discussing about the GL Journal window, and we were learning that how we can enter the GL Journal records into the VA system using the window. At that time, there are various tabs, and it's a little difficult to process or little difficult to enter all the lines and then process the GL journal. So this tool, to cater this problem, this tool was developed by Vienna Advantage. This is again one of my best tools, to process a GL entries very quickly into the system and very smoothly. So let's move on to the system and we'll see how we can process the GL entries using this tool. So I'm at my login screen, and I'm going to log in with my IDSync admin and say login. Now you just need to search GL journal form, and you would be able to see that the GL journal form is divided into three sections. The first section is basically to search a certain GL journal record. Onto the left side, the middle pane is basically contains all the GL transactions that occurred within the VA system. When you select a certain transaction, you would be able to see the details onto the right side. So you would be able to see the description of the GL journal, document type of the GL journal, then the document number, account date, total debit, and the credit of this, and which currency it is. You would be able to see. Then it is completed and posted, or it is not completed yet. So you would be able to see the status, since this one is into the drafted stage while these two are into the completed and processed stage, right? So whichever is completed is marked as green color, whichever is not completed and posted is marked with gray color. Okay, once I will select, now I would be able to see the further details that it happened into the HQ organization in this accounting schema, what was the description. If there is a batch number, then you would be able to see the batch number, then the journal number, the currency. So all these details is available along with the posting. If it is a posted, then you would be able to see the postings of this voucher which is selected. At the top, you would be able to refresh. You would be able to create a new journal, and then there is a complete. If you want to complete a certain journal, then I will select and I can process this complete journal. So I would be able to post and create the accounting on entries by selecting some of the journals at this particular level. Now, if I want to generate if I want to update an existing one, then I would zoom and I will click onto the edit button, and I would be able to update that particular transaction at this place. If I want to see the details that what is there at the level of the windows, then I can use this button. I will say zoom, and I would be there at that particular window. And if I want to generate a new journal voucher, then I would say press new record. Then you would be able to see the details. Then you would type your document type, or you can, from the drop down, you would be able to select. So let's say from here I would select this, and then the control amount if you want to define, then that's fine. Otherwise you will say sample entry using GL form, and then I will say add line. So I would type my ledger codes here, so I don't remember anyone. So if I will say it, so I would be able to select it. So one by one I can select and enter the details here. In case if you have the existing Excel available, then you will say Excel, and I'm here at my desktop, and I will utilize a file called GL Journal Excel, and once I will import it, and you would be able to see, I would be able to import. If I want to enter some description for each line, I would be able to do so. If I want to select a certain a reference, then I would be able to select that reference. Once your entries are done, thereafter you will say save as draft, or you can say save and complete. So if I will say save and complete, thereafter the status change to record saved but not complete, the total debit amount and the total credit amount is not balanced. So there is a slight difference between this. So what we can do is, we can see it is saved, then we'll move on here, refresh. So here onto the GL form, I would come here and I would be able to see. Okay. So it says that the total value is 3000. It means at the level of the Excel, we have entered 3000. Okay. So in such a case, you just need to zoom to the relevant one, or you can, edit here. We'll come here. Oh, everything is went to debit side. So I will say 0 and I will say 1500 here. And then I will say save and complete. So in this way, you would be able to quickly process your record. So if I want to post this record, I can say post, and the system will post this record. So let's close and we'll refresh this again. So if you can see the GL journal form, it is posted and everything went well. So that is very quickly you would be able to process your GL entries here using the GL journal form. So that's why this utility is developed to help the user, and in terms of the usability, it is one of the very good tool that can be utilized by the finance department to process the records. That's all in this video. If you like this video, then I would request you to share this video among your colleagues, to your friends, and you like our content or you like our video, then I would request you to subscribe our channel. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.